Hey, what's going on, people? I just wanted to deliver this powerful message to you to let you know that you are definitely about to be blessed. A big blessing is on its way to you right now, and I'm about to reveal to you some of the signs and some of the things that you are going through right now. You are definitely going to resonate with this. Now, you have been feeling a sense of gratitude lately. You just have been being thankful for everything. You're thankful for God. You're thankful for everything that's going on in your life. You're thankful for this life period. You're thankful for your job. You're just grateful. See, when it comes to this big blessing that's about to happen in your life, God has instilled gratitude into you. That's why, you're vibing on that vibration, because that's a high vibration. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you could be on. Love, gratitude, just being thankful. That's definitely a high vibration. And this manifestation, this blessing that's about to happen in your life, it is on that vibration. That's why you have been feeling just so grateful. And it's like your past is also going to start surfacing. You're going to start thinking about things that you have done in the past. And, this is the time for you to forgive yourself for anything you may felt like you've done wrong in the past. This is the time to forgive yourself. This is a test. You understand? See, when you forgive yourself, you change the relationship to the past. No longer can it hinder you. No longer can it hold you back. No longer can it bring down your vibration. That's why your past is starting to surface. You understand what I'm saying? This is why, God starts to put these different things into your life, different tests. You have to pass a test. A lot of the times when it comes to your blessing, God wants to see if you're ready first. If you are mentally just ready for that blessing that's about to happen in your life, physically and spiritually and emotionally ready for that blessing. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing that you are definitely going through, because this big blessing is about to happen in your life, you have a sudden urge to change your routine. Things that you have been doing, like stuck in the loop, doing the same thing every single day. You've been just having an urge to do something different. Maybe it's going to the gym. Maybe it's treating people different. Maybe it's, you don't want to litter anymore. Maybe you just want to clean your cluttered space, or just clean up, just clean things around you. You're changing your routine, because when it comes to this blessing that's about to happen in your life, God is adjusting you. God is changing you. God is rearranging you and shaping you and molding you so you can be ready for this big blessing. That's why you have been just feeling the urge just to do something different. This regular routine that you've been doing like for years, it's starting to bore you. You're starting to think more like, I got to do something different. And it's time for me to just start changing. Maybe it's the way you dress. Maybe it's changing your haircut. Maybe it's changing your style. You understand? Changing your aura. Just changing everything around you. That's what's going on. You're changing the regular routine, and you're starting to add different things into your loop. So your life will start to change in a different direction. The smaller changes that you make, it changes the trajectory of your whole life. You understand? And a lot of the times you may not be able to explain why you're doing just something different. God has you doing it because this big blessing that's about to happen in your life, you are going to be a different version of yourself. You're not going to be the same version that you are right now. You're going to be a different version. So I'm telling you, this is what's going on with you. And also, you start to go through like periods of adversity. And this is also a test. You have to understand, you're going to go through times where you just don't have enough. You may seem like you're living from check to check. You may seem like, it's not happening for you right now. Your bank account may be low. This is a time to see where you are going to be, if you're going to be persistent, if you're going to be consistent and believing, if you're going to be just resilient. You understand? A lot of the times when it comes to adversity, how strong are you going to be? Are you going to get past this adversity? Are you going to focus on the adversity? Are you going to focus on solutions? Are you going to focus on knowing, this is a test? God is testing me to see how I'm going to make it through this. Just keep pushing. Don't stop, because adversity is a strong, strong sign that a big, big blessing is about to happen in your life. And also you start to lose interest in, let's just say, material things. You know, you once wanted to have shiny new toys and jewelry and, you know, probably nice cars, maybe a Porsche, right? You start to lose interest in this. You no longer feel like you want to wear Jordans all the time, or you don't want to wear just, designer clothes all the time. You're happy just looking nice. You know, you're happy just smelling good. You understand? You lose interest in all of the material things that the Matrix shows you all online. You know, you see somebody driving in a brand new Benz or something. You're just like, oh, that's what it is. I mean, I used to want one of those. I mean, I don't need that anymore. You know, you start to lose interest in all of the material things that, you know, will ultimately distract you from becoming the greatest version of yourself. You know, this is a strong sign that a big blessing is about to happen in your life. And also, you know, certain people start to fall out of your life. And I say this a lot in a lot of my videos. You know, you're gonna, people that don't support you, people that use you, people that are not there for you, people that are not, just in your circle, just right there for you. You know, God will remove these people out your life. You know, when God is preparing a table for you to sit on, I'm telling you, these people cannot sit at this table with you. You know, God is preparing a nice dish for you, strictly for you, and everybody can't go. They can't go through that door with you. So that's why a lot of these people are being removed out of your life. And that's a very, very powerful sign that a big blessing is about to take place in your life. And also you have unexplainable faith. You know, you have been just feeling like, hey, I already know, I know what's going to happen. You know, you're detached from the outcome right now. You don't care how it's going to come. You don't care when it's going to come. You don't care what day, none of that. You know, you just have faith and you know that something major is about to take place in your life. You know, you're not giving up on it. You know, you're believing it. That's where you're at right now. You know, God has put this seed into your imagination, into your subconscious mind of faith. Know, believe, and know that it's about to happen. You know, when you have enough faith, you can move mountains. Remember that? You know that. That's true. Your faith is what brings manifestations into your life. That's why you've been feeling so faithful of everything that's going on in your life. You're trusting the process. You're trusting the journey. You're trusting the divine timing right now. So that's what's going on with you. And also, you start to get signs and synchronicities, and it starts to multiply. You understand? You have been seeing a lot more synchronicities, a lot more repeating numbers. It's every day you're seeing like 444, 555, 666, 777, 888, 999, 1111, 111. You're just seeing them all. And it's just unexplainable how much you see them all the time. You know, and when you see them, you just don't look at this as some kind of random coincidence. You know that there is something more than that. You know, you have a feeling deep down inside. You already know that, you know, you're being, just contacted and messaged from God, letting you know that everything is right, to stay on path. You know, your faith is up, your confidence is up. You know, all of this type of stuff is going on in your life. And also, you start to get signs from nature. You know, that's why I say a lot, go out in nature, go on those nature walks every day. Now, the signs of nature is going to be like just random butterflies might land around you. Birds might come around you. You might look up in the sky and you might see an eagle hovering over you. You understand? Every sign from nature is always going to be a synchronicity. It's always going to be a symbolic message behind why a ladybug landed on you. Why a grasshopper hopped on your leg, why a butterfly landed on your shoulder. You understand what I'm saying? It's always going to be a message, a significant meaning behind nature. Nature will always let you know that a big blessing is about to happen in your life. You understand? You have to just pay attention, just be aware, and know that God is always sending you messages all the time. Now, you will get unexpected money from different places, money that you weren't expecting. Maybe somebody might want to call you and pay you back, something you never thought you were going to get back. Or you might check your mailbox. Next thing you know, you got a check in there. You don't even know why you got this check. You can't even explain it. You understand? Every time you go to the lottery office to check your lottery ticket, you're always winning. You just get unexpected money out of different places, And this is also a test. This is to see how grateful you are. I don't care if you get a check for $2. How grateful are you going to be that you got this check for $2? You understand? Money is an energy. $1 is the same energy as $1 million. It's just an energy. That's all it is. You understand? So you will be tested when you get any kind of money to see how grateful, how thankful you are that this wealth came into your life. I don't care if it was a penny. Treat it the same way as you find in $100. If you find a penny, man, take that penny. Thank you. Thank you, God. I really appreciate that. You understand? Show the same gratitude that you would have if you were to find $100, $1,000, $1 million. You understand? It's all it is a test. You will start to get unexpected money from unexpected places. And also you feel different. You know, you can feel the shift. You can feel that there is something different about you because you have become another version of yourself. When this big blessing happens in your life, which it is about to happen, you are going to shift and become a different version. That version of yourself, that old version, wouldn't be able to handle the blessing that God is sending in your life. So that's why you have been shifting to a new version of yourself. That's why things around you have been changing. People have been changing around you because they can see this different version of yourself. You know, either they're going to grow with you or you're going to outgrow the people that are around you because of this new version that you have shifted into that can handle the blessing. You know, when you are about to get a big, just a big blessing from God, you will feel the shift. You will feel and know that something major is about to take place in your life. And on top of that, you just, it's just what it is, These are some of the signs. I just wanted to break this video down to you real quick to let you know that a big blessing is about to happen in your life. And I know you're going through these things that I said in this video. I know you are, and always, like I said, you don't click on any video by mistake. It happens because this is the way the universe wanted it to happen. Now, I just wanted to deliver a quick little message to you real quick. I'm about to go back in here and chill with the family. I just want to step out real fast and let you know that this big blessing is about to happen in your life. You have not been forgotten. God has not forgotten about you. It is about to take place in your life for sure. Now, thank you so much for tuning into Millionaire Mindset, where everything happens in divine time by divine design. Until the next video, people, I love you. Thank you so much. Peace.